Hey bitch, break up with Steve right now. I don't accept you as his girlfriend. Break up with him now? What? Hey, are you Nora? We met earlier today, right? You're Steve's childhood friend. So what? Break up, Steve. You seem different from when I met you earlier. You seemed like a nice woman then, so I thought it was someone else. Of course I'm going to act different in front of Steve. It's simple. Didn't you go to university? You look stupid. I'm sorry. You told me you wanted to be friends with me then. That's why we exchanged numbers. What do you mean you want me to break up with him? It's exactly what it means. You look so stupid and ugly. You're not a good match with Steve. I can't believe you would date someone who hasn't gone to university. You're going to embarrass him. I'm saying this for Steve. So break up with him. How can you say that to me? You're childhood friends, right? You're not his sister or his relative. So what? I've been with Steve ever since we were little. I know more about him than you. It doesn't matter if I'm related to him. I'm different from you. Okay. I know he's only dating you because he's nice. But he likes women who are intelligent and smart. Someone who would win the beauty contest at school. Someone like me. Not someone like you who is ugly. You're embarrassing him just by being next to him. So get out of my way. I'm not going to break up with him. We're going to get married. What? We saw each other earlier near Steve's house, right? We went to his house to talk about the marriage. So we're going to get married in 6 months. We're not going to break up. You're getting married? Stop saying shit. I'm not going to allow that. I'm demanding you break up with him. Even if you say so, I can't just break up with him. What right do you have? You're just a childhood friend. Oh, are you his ex-girlfriend by chance? But even if you're his ex, you're strangers now. No, I'm not his ex. Our relationship isn't that shallow. We know everything about each other. Oh, you haven't even dated each other. I know you want to talk shit about me because I stole your love. But Steve wants me. So I'm not going to break up with him. What the fuck? Shut up, you ugly bitch. I liked Steve before you. It doesn't matter if you liked him first. Steve and I love each other. So we're not going to break up and we're going to be married. Stop being stupid. I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to accept you guys getting married. I'm going to ruin it. Be careful at night. Hey Ella, I just arrived at the hotel. Oh hey Camilla, thanks for coming all the way. I'm so thankful. What are you talking about? Of course I'll go to your wedding, even from Brazil. Thanks, I appreciate it. But I can't believe you're getting married, and you're marrying Steve. I was so surprised when you started dating, but I never thought you would get married. Life is funny. How many times are you going to say that? It's getting annoying. Let me say it. People called you a queen back then. You were the boss of the ladies' gang. It's something to think about. Stop calling me a gorilla. Well, I will take care of the wedding speech. I've practiced about 500 times. Make sure your makeup doesn't get ruined by crying. Wow, you're serious. Well, I'm excited about it. Leave it to me. I need to tell you something. I'm having a little trouble. Trouble? Did Steve cheat on you? Should we beat him up? No, it's not about Steve. It's about his childhood friend. After we told her we're getting married, she's been annoying. I think she has a thing for Steve. She's been texting me annoying shit nonstop. She also interrupts her date. She waits for me and yells for us to break up. It's crazy. Steve told her so many times, but she hasn't stopped. It's not like she's his ex. What the fuck is with that bitch? She's not his ex and acting like one? It's crazy she's going against you. If it's annoying, should I beat her up? No, she's just a preppy girl. And we're not in the gang anymore. I don't want to go to the police before getting married. That's true. And what she's doing is not that bad. She keeps yelling at me, but doesn't do anything. Comparing her to the people we used to fight is nothing. I'm just a bit worried, but it's not a big deal. When we move after getting married, I don't think we'll be in touch with her anyways. It's okay if you don't mind, but if anything happens, tell me. I'll beat her up. Thanks, Camilla. You're an amazing best friend. Stop making me blush. Anyways, when we go out for drinks, let's talk about it. I'm having to listen to everything you have to say. Okay, I'll leave in a second. Okay, see you later. Hey, high school graduate bitch. I ran you over with the car and all you got was a broken bone. How annoying are you? I thought I destroyed your face. You were pretty tough. What? What do you mean you drove me over? I told her to be careful at night. It's your fault for walking around at night. Now you can't go to your wedding. Maybe I'll go as the bride. You should have just broken up. What? It's your fault. You're an unbelievable. I'm never forgiving you. What is it all of a sudden? You seem so scary. Were you in a gang before? Such a scary person. Shut up. You're below human beings. You ran over my friend. Camilla got a broken bone because of you. How can you do this just for a wedding? It's your fault for not breaking up with Steve. I'm not gonna let you get married. I guess if he finds out you're a shitty person, he's going to break off engagement. I mean, you're scarred anyways, right? Scarred? Don't you know? What is it? That used to be in a gang. I'm going to tell Steve. Oh, you don't know about it? You're gonna tell him? Why don't you do that? He knows about it. He used to be the gang leader as well. What? We used to be opposing gangs. We got into a fight countless times. He was also in a gang. What is that? What? We beat each other up countless times. We are both scarred. Anyways, we stopped being the gang before we made our match. But after we both retired, we met up and we decided to date each other. No way. Steve was in a gang? It's something a bitch like you would do. But Steve is nice, so he won't do that. He didn't know about it? You told me you knew everything about Steve, but you don't know anything about this. Wow, such a shallow relationship. We know each other's blood color as well. We scarred each other. Shut up, you ugly bitch. I'm not going to let you make me believe this. Break up with Steve now. You keep saying that. Are you a parrot? Anyways, it doesn't matter if Steve and I used to be in a gang. That's not the point. But you made the first move, so we will make the move again. You also injured my friend. Be prepared. What? What do you mean? Are you going to beat me? You're a savage. I don't want you calling me that. You ran over someone. I want to beat you up. I want to do the same thing you did to Camilla. I want to make sure you can never step out of the house again. Holy shit. But I won't do that. Because I don't want to be a savage like you. So I'm going to do it the right way. You're a criminal for a hit and run. A criminal? Are you calling me a criminal? Don't you know the law? It's not just a love affair. You can be arrested for so many things, and then you'll have your first offense. And if they find out you did it on purpose, I think your sentence will be even worse. I don't care if you won the beauty pageant or whatever, but I think you'll be expelled and go to prison. No way, that's not true. I'm not going to believe what you say. Let's try it. I think you'll be arrested in a second. Camilla and I are not going to agree to anything. We're going to settle this in court, and we are going to make sure you go to jail. We will tell everyone in the neighborhood as well. Be prepared for a horrible rest of your life. No, no way. This is not how it's supposed to be. I just wanted to stop Steve from marrying. It was all for Steve. Shut up. Stop using other people's names for what you did. Do you have to be straightforward with these things? I can't do this right away. You did something horrible and stop acting like you didn't know what you did. I will drive you to the bottom. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. You should have stopped yourself before you ran over someone. Just turn yourself in. They can issue you an arrest warrant. Show me good faith. Nora turned herself in that day. Her lawyer contacted me. I talked it over with Camilla and we got the alimony and the money for treatment. She wasn't convicted that she had to leave school. Her parents paid for the alimony, so she has to work to pay it back. She sent us a letter saying that she's not going to go near Steve again. I guess it's true that love makes you blind. After the accident, the wedding went on as usual. Nora misunderstood, but my arm wasn't broken. I just had a bruise and I was able to get out of the hospital that day. I think she was confused about my situation and Camilla's situation. Camilla had to be hospitalized for about 3 to 4 weeks, so she couldn't come to the wedding. But Steve and I went to the hospital and showed up in her room with her wedding dress. She was happy to see my wedding dress. She also said the speech she's been practicing. Everyone celebrated with me, so I was so happy.